There we go.
Right.
Okay, when I say go, you're not pouring to overfill. Ready, set, go, pour. Once it's filled, and good, you're good.
Oh, it keeps floating.
Ooh.
No, there's still.
Yes, but it has the least mass, right? So let's get the lowest top number.
That's not a good thing.
That's a good thing.
That's really bad. Guys, you gotta record your
It's a
time.
really good thing.
But you don't have to record the time because we're going to use the time code on the video.
It's done.
We're gonna win.
Holy
Because the
crap.
mass to what? Right?
We're gonna win. Oh my gosh.
So fast.
We are gonna win.
Ours
Yeah.
is so slow.
Yeah.
Do we have a large mass?
Yeah.
Wait, whose mass is the largest?
We have 11.
Yours
Oh.
We have 11 grams, guys.
14.
You have 14?
14.6.
How the hell do you have
926.
How the hell do you guys have 14?
I don't know.
That does not. Did you subtract the both?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That does not look 14.
Yeah, it does not look 14.
No, because like we just made little incisions
Watch with it.
inside
No, I
the.
know,
Watch,
the
it's so
indents,
close.
but still.
Ours isn't fully covered. Yeah, it is.
It's floating, yeah.
They all float.
It was fully covered and then it's.
Hey, ours is going. I'm blind.
And the dinosaur egg?
Not doing well. I can see why they went extinct.
Oh, there you go.
I thought I had such a good strategy.
You see that it doesn't have, it's big with not a lot of surface area. That
We
leads
should-
credence to the idea that what?
We should have made
A
indents.
big cell is not going to have that shape if it could live. Look at the loaf team.
The loaf
They
Yeah.
got tremendous
loaf
amount of
of bread.
surface area by cutting in and out. In fact, we're going to see tomorrow epithelial cells, okay, that absorb nutrients in your gut, in your small intestine, actually have something called villi, where they extend out to increase the surface
Hey,
area.
Rose, you lost us.
Okay?
Dedicated
Yeah.
to the mother.
Loaf of bread.
loaf of bread.
I don't know where they're
Why don't we
going
say by the
We had
table?
gravy
We
last
can
period,
wash
I'm
it.
sure.
I said it looks like a loaf of bread.
Oh, because it was, all right.
Yeah. If we win, we become the breadwinners.
What's
Can we get a loaf of bread?
I don't know if you're going to win, though.
Are you joking?
You get what the name is.
Loaf of bread. We should have named it for bread.
Oh, we didn't name
Roll
ours.
back.
I actually
Well,
ate
what
most of
else?
the rest for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We should have named ours years and years and years of iced tea.
So we're gonna need all night for the seniors. The triangle is still having a tough time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna lose.
It's all good though. So I'm gonna let this run until tomorrow.
Finish.
Yep, I'll take that. So we'll look at the time. We'll look at the time code of the video, and we'll figure out tomorrow what the times are using the mass. Because again, it's not about who diffuses faster. It's that mass per second ratio.
Yeah, guys.
So we will find out definitely tomorrow.
Almost done.
Okay,
was a
who
good
the winner
idea.
is
That was
using the video.
Gotta admit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, I was like, you know,
We've got the biggest mass and the second fastest time.
Exactly. So you did it over mitochondria. This day. Tonight you have a form.
oh
In the
man,
same unit in the same chapter, chapter 11.
is it gonna be
Multiple
as?
choice. Well, it should be easier now since you did the what? The long questions?
Yeah, that was
It's multiple
really annoying.
choice.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
You've already read the chapter now by
We've
the
got like
multiple choice
3
questions.
left, like 3 slices.
Those are the thickest slices.
Yeah.
I was like,
Please put your scalpel.
That's okay.
Make sure your scalpel
probably
has the,
like Emma was like,
has the
"It
what?
tastes so great.
And that's
Holder on top, the protective piece on top. Do not walk away. Throw out any garbage.
I want to watch it finish because I think we'll be here when it finishes.
No, look at it on the screen. Like,
You're already almost.
Yeah.
We finished in like 2 seconds, but
You don't have the mass.
yeah.
Our mass is great.
We had an idea, and then this was just a last.
Yeah,
last
it was
chapter.
so hard to carry our plan. It just like it
Just fell apart.
It's all right.
So close.
It's only an exercise.
Look at
Seniors are done.
that. They just cut like a little hole.
The triangle still never finished.
proud of our shape.
Well, we didn't beat the
I'm
triangle.
proud of it too.
yeah.
Looks like the triangle.
It's not done yet.
It's not done.
Neither is the loaves.
Well, no, it's almost done.
And the triangle has less what? Mass. So
One, and theirs is at
that's
14.
bad.
so it's showing the triangle is not a good shape for a cell, is it?
No.
How many triangle shapes have we seen in our microscope this year?
None.
Exactly. It's amazing
Why'd you
how
think a
evolution
triangle
works.
would work?
The seniors is kind of like a paramecium.
But is there a finite limit to the paramecium though? Why don't we see paramecium our size? Because of that right there. Bad exchange. Not efficient to be a unicellular organ that's big.
We have like one
Still there?
like loaf left.
One
It's
little
such a good
strip.
plan.
What?
Our plan, our
What was it?
We were like gonna
Now
cut it
RJ's
and
and
then we were gonna cut
Josie
the
looks like
inside
it's
out and
pretty
make a
good,
bow.
except it looks like the
And then it
loaf
would
might
fold
have more
down and
mass
then
on
show
them.
like circles. Like there'd be like rectangles.
But it was a good idea. You definitely beat the triangle
Yeah.
So you know how like
and the sliver.
We beat everyone
No, the triangle's
You
still
don't know
except for the sliver.
triangle still hasn't.
Yeah, there's like a speck of pink.
Right, so we'll get the time code from tomorrow.
Still not done yet.
Yeah, but we're like.
All garbage. I see my loaf stable's got some garbage.
Oh, Loaf, come on, guys.
Hello.
I have an idea, guys.
I look like Loaf.
Any dirty plastic, I'll clean up.
Loaf.
Loaf.
I don't want to clean up in my
We
loaf.
finished it like that, but
Oh, the triangle's finally finished.
I'll take the, just clean off, I'll take the
6
plastic, I
minutes.
want to reuse
6
that.
minutes. So
You
they're
probably
like,
should have used those shapes you had in here. You had like a good rectangle. Rectangle worked fast the other day, didn't it?
so I told everyone.
Guys, have you seen any rectangle
said
shapes?
sliver. I said
You
a
see
sliver, a
rectangle shapes in
rectangle.
our microscopes?
Yes.
The plant cells have cuboidal shapes.
worked.
They're not squares, they're
Slivery.
rectangles for the reason of the exchanging of gases.
We literally have a
The
sliver
rectangles work
left.
pretty well.
So
Again,
I'm saying,
evolution works just by
if we somehow beat you,
what's going to
There's no
persist
way.
and
There
work
is
best
no
over
there's
time.
a chance, but
Like
No, there's not.
0.001%.
that's still a chance.
So we
It's a
have,
pretty high chance.
Saying
Loaf
there's
is
a
done,
chance.
officially. And RJ and Josie's holding on.
Loaf is not
And
done.
the senior egg is still
I mean, I'll
diffusing.
take it. It looks like it is in the video. so.
You're at like they're at like 7.5 right now. Yeah, but how are they gonna do? How are we gonna do the ratio? Like, we're gonna be
Have a believable day.
0.493 over like 0.3 or like 0.27. How 0.27?
So make a choice on what you read this
They're gonna do
weekend.
like 7.
This is so fun.
All right, cool. What's that?
It's done.
This is why Emma should not be a surgeon. She'd be like, oh my god, this is
Oh my gosh, for this reason. Sorry. So fun.
Okay.
It's so satisfying.
Robot?
What you said, I should
Okay, good luck.
so good. Isn't it fun?
Yes, I mean that's the 5 points. 2 points? What? 2 points in the end.
I gotta put my stuff away.
Put extra for what? I forget.
It was like I just did something goofy.
No.
Ours loaf
You
with
gotta do better than that.
Loaf with bread one.
This class, like, coming up already
Did we
is.
beat the other
Yes.
class?
Did we win Did we win the whole thing? We were at 6:45 when it fully emptied. Do you think? Maybe.
The whole thing? I'm not sure.
5 minutes.
Huh?
Yeah, loaf of bread.
We were at 6:45.
Blob. 6.5. But then,
Alright, let's go.
it's so good.
Blob.
Yeah, but how small was it?
It was 1.87.
Exactly.
Ours is 14 point something. 14.9.
Ah.
They're talking about the lab. What just happened there?
I'm just gonna tell you said that and then that's gonna be it. Hey, Mr. Rossi, what's up? What's going on? And then in the hallway gets right there. Because I am and then in the hallway it's good.
I haven't looked yet. No, why? Is this a good
No one likes me. Rossi, you do get a new haircut.
No, No, it's the same haircut I've had.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It looks different.
I permed it. I permed one of them.
I think he curled it.
What is that?
You need to curl your hair.
Straightened it.
Miles, welcome back. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay.
Yeah, you missed it. Go ahead.
Linda the good witch. Linda the good witch. Where do we go?
Go on, where the bathrooms are. There's a seat there.
Oh yeah.
You not just like face that way.
I need a calculator. Have fun. Actually, next door's gonna be here. You're scary people. And Aiden. You're scary. You're scaring me. Guys, come on. Look at the scrub. You really do. Would you do something different?
Cut my mustache off. I don't know.
Did you really? Oh. You look different. What'd you get?
I got hair transplant. You're like.
I got worse than that.
I don't know.
What'd you get? Really? No one's here to talk to. Add a lot. I don't have any friends. Why don't you move over here?
Ow.
Yeah. Oh my god. What do you got?
Nine.
I forgot to put a zero. I got a zero. What is it?
He said yes, but then.
Miles, you get earring? I forgot to put zero. That's what I remember. What is that? I said a friend of mine. I'm seeing things, Mr. Grotsky. Honestly,
I hope so. You're not. You're walking into things, huh?
True. It's Linda. Linda the good witch.
Let's go.
I thought that was your
Yeah, I figured it out.
Linda the good witch. Which one? Lindsay. Lindsay is what? Linda. Good for three. What is it? What? Linda's the good witch. He said Linda the good witch. I like Lizzie Bond better than that.
You said the solution is great, Tommy, and I said, wait.
Hey, Miles, where's your quiz? Oh, wait. You weren't here. Miles, why are you asking? Linda Mary. Linda. Miles, why weren't you here?
I got that one right. I just wrote into. I know what I had for one. I do.
Miles is right there.
Yeah, he's right here.
Thank
Behind
you,
the
Mr.
back.
Gretzky.
He's behind the back. Kyle's behind the back.
Yeah, Kyle's in the trash.
Some of Richard and I was over your name too, so.
Sorry I didn't get to grading some land this weekend. My Sunday was taking up by building a, what do you call it, a leprechaun trap for my,
Trapping on the front?
Yeah.
Oh, Paige, my hair's tied. Just fall forward. Save it. Hurry up, trap tape. Hurry up.
Actually, land graves will boost your graves up.
They're good. Are they good?
I didn't get to grade many because I had this leprechaun trap I had to build.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Did you catch anything?
No.
It was just
Looks awesome though.
Did you put glitter in the toilet? That's what.
That's what mine kindergarten did.
Yeah, that's what we used to do.
I put glitter on the toilet, yeah.
Glitter in the toilet, really?
Exhibit said that's how the leprechaun was made. It actually, I actually thought that was
That's disgusting.
I almost want to say like, there are no leprechauns.
Hey, there are leprechauns in Jurassic. Stop.
So I repurposed the mousetrap for my son. So I don't know. It took me like 4 hours. Yeah.
Jazz, you want to hear a funny story? I thought I saw you walking.
Okay, let's go over this.
Not in the parade, because I saw you in the parade after.
That was my sister.
I know. I said, hey, Jazzy. She's like, I'm not Jazzy. I went, can I
Okay, so 1A,
Yeah,
B,
but you were
and C,
the only one that did that.
all the same answers. Kind of like the first few questions of the first worksheet. Okay, I modeled this off the worksheet, so if you spend time looking at them, you did well for yourself, I would think. Okay? So, the equilibrium, the cell, and the solution have the same water potential. In open solution, there is no water potential. So that's why
Does this count more than other stuff?
this counts. What's that?
It was in on your quiz. It was like same every time.
Yeah, but all my quizzes, for the most part, have a weight of 1. This, I believe, is a weight of 5. So this would count like it's 5 of those things. It's not a test, so it is a quiz, but I'm having it more of a weight. Well, if the average is about the same as that, what's that?
Low.
Well, that means your quiz grade or something. There's a reason for it. But it does count. It does count more than a regular quiz.
Mr. Grossman, Anna
Yeah.
needs a reference table. Do you want me to grab one for her?
Ryan, stop
Okay, so number 2 or number 5. You got a root, the tissue, just like the other worksheet. It had a negative 4.1 bars for the water potential, and you place it in a 0.5 sucrose solution in 20 open beaker. You find your solute potential, which will equal your water potential because there is no pressure there. You can see that this is the higher number, so water is going to flow out of it from high potential to low. Okay, many ways to say that. A lot of people have trouble understanding this, and what makes this tough perennially or annually, I should say, is that there are a lot of inverse relationships here. If you are hypertonic, you have a lot of solute particles, which means you have a lower water potential because the water is not free. So there's a lot of inverse relationships that bother people in this. Number 3, take the same root. I'm going to throw it into a salt solution. Now this is a 3-check problem. What was I after here? Well, I told you this breaks apart into 3 particles, so having a 3 here would give you a check. Okay? You didn't put the 3 there and didn't notice the 3 particles, the I, you lost that. Now that doesn't mean you get all of it wrong. No double jeopardy. If your math was correct and everything you said was correct based on your number, I gave you full credit. Okay? So 0.5 molar for sucrose, 0.05 for the salt. You find your water potential to be negative 3.65. This is now higher. And again, another inverse relationship. A smaller negative number is a what? Bigger value. That bothered some people. So this is the land of inverse relationships, and that's why water potential seems to get people down.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so was this the question that you had to change the 0.05 to 0.5?
Yes.
What 0.5 did we change? Oh.
Yeah, you had to I told you it was about the salt. So the sucrose is the same. Even if you change the sucrose, that wouldn't change anything. Because you dropped it in a what? The salt solution that was 0.05. So even I had the wrong number here. That shouldn't change your problem anyway. Okay, so number 4. Constant volume, equilibrium, just like the other worksheet. Okay, so if you went through those keys again, good thing. Negative 81 bars has a constant volume. That's the solute potential. Immerse in open beaker. Sucrose has a solute potential of negative 3.2. At 20 degrees Celsius will be the cell's potential. So negative 3.2 because the equilibrium will be the cells, same as the solution. You know this, the solute potential is negative 8.1. Solve for the pressures, the turbine itself. So this should be positive. Some people are messing around with negatives here. Okay, it's a positive value. All right, moving forward. I'm going to throw this same cell into a 0.15 molar sucrose solution. So I evaluate the water potential extracellular by looking at by the solute potential because there's no water potential. Okay? Plug it in. I get negative 0.65. Party people, we were in equilibrium with a cell that was negative 3.2. Now the water potential is negative 3.65. The water potential is now lower. You've got a cell who's negative 0.32 in equilibrium with the solution. That negative 3.2 water potential of the cell is now immersed in negative 3.65. Clearly, this is lower. Okay, so water is going to run out of the cell, and when you solve for the pressure, the pressure is going to be 4.45, which is going to be lower than what you solve for. Why is it lower? Because water ran out of the cell. Yeah.
Why does the water potential of the cell change if it's in the solution? Maybe change.
The solution was entirely different, so you had a different concentration.
Why does it change the water potential inside the cell?
Oh, because it changes because you're going to eventually get a new equilibrium at some point. Okay. Now I don't know what the actual pressure. Well, we're going to say that it's going to achieve an equilibrium. So by saying it, you have to assume it achieves a new equilibrium to answer the question. So by that, it changes the water potential. By the way, if water comes out of the cell, you don't have the same kind of force pushing back. The idea that you're filling up a cell to constant volume, you get that pushback of the cell wall. If you lose a little bit of water, you're going to lose a little bit of that pressure. So the solution is hypertonic. A lot of people got this wrong. Hypertonic. Why hypertonic? Because there's more stuff inside. I'm sorry, more stuff on the outside, which does what? Makes it less free. The cell's hypotonic. That's why the water came out a little bit. And the last question, really, which was straightforward, I think, too. You're solving for the molarity. Okay, just like, again, just went over those keys. You made it pretty golden. I got 3.3 bars in equilibrium. Okay, and got my 0.25 water potential. Okay, in equilibrium equals the pressure potential. I find the solute potential by solving this, then solve for my molarity. All right, and you get 0.39. And then the last one, I want you to draw a cell in a hypertonic solution, which means you're going to have more solute, more hyper, which means you're going to have a lower water potential. The more stuff you have, the less free the water is. This has a higher water potential. It gets to the membrane easier, overall net flow out. And this would be a plasmolized cell if it's a plant cell, or a crenulated cell if it's an animal. All right? Yes?
When there was a water solution, like for number 5, water solution, not the water solution, the solute potential is lower inside the cell.
Water solution is lower inside the cell. No, it's higher inside. That's why the water came out.
Yeah,
Oh, the water, okay, solute solution, okay.
Because I put the S there.
But you can't always assume that. Think about water solution's higher. Okay, answer that. Okay, take out your tests. Test 5, please. But overall, these are pretty good.
Oh, who won the?
Yeah, who won the?
Is it us?
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Can you say?
We'll talk about that tomorrow, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Team
Yeah.
You automatically mark that like